Today I'm going to put in a new water pump. The other one has quit working. It was acting weird the last time we used it. It ran for a long time before it would ever shut off, and then it just wouldn't work anymore, and then it got really hot to the touch. So instead of, trying to diagnose it and figure it out, it was put in, and I think in 2011 is the date on it. So, it's quite a few years ago. So we just bought a new one, and so the first step is to, since this is a kind of a gross area, I put some plastic down. But I think the pump is inside of there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the pump right there. So what I'm going to do is I put this plastic down so I don't have to get all up in that nasty area, and I'm going to have to drain the water. The water heater just kicked on. I'm going to have to drain the water out of here, out of the tank. So whenever that gets done, I can continue.
We've put the little board there so it'll divert the water. That won't make a big hole in the ground.
There's a very tight space in there. Now I got to disconnect the hoses. There's one up here. There's a flexible hose here, and one back here in the back. So I just got to disconnect those and then disconnect the wires, and then I'll put the new one in. But at least you can get a good look at this one. Manufacturing date 02/03 of 2011. So it's time for it to come out. Since we live full time, we put a lot more wear and tear on these things than most people. This catches the debris filter. You can buy a new one, but I just thought I'd keep using this one because it looks good. There's no big major blockages in there or anything. But I need to get me some Teflon tape real quick for that. And when you're wrapping Teflon tape, wrap it clockwise, because that way when you screw the new thing on there, it won't unravel your Teflon tape. And, go just a couple times around there. Don't really need to be a whole bunch. You don't want to over tighten it, obviously.
So Shane has the new water pump installed, and it is so quiet. He said he couldn't even hear it from inside, which the other one was quite loud even inside. So that's a major improvement.
So what I'm going to do, one of the biggest things I've been needing to do for a long time actually, is our power cord. It's a 50 amp rig, but I want to show that this, see how loose that is, and these are loose. All three of these are loose, and that was loose. All of them are loose. Not only that, the cable is skint up there and here. I mean, I've taped this up with some regular tape, but it's just basically somebody drug it down the road before we bought the unit, and so I just taped it up. But I got some shrink wrap I'm going to put on those parts, and it makes like a seal, so it kind of glues it back to where it should be and gives it some good protection. And I also have a handy dandy new plug-in that's got the finger grips, so it's going to be a lot easier to operate. But you can't let these plug-ins go like that and be loose, because it could arc and cause a fire. It could burn up, and you don't want that, obviously. So that's what I'm doing now, is changing these two things out. I just wanted to show everybody how this looks on the inside of these plug-ins, and it gives you the instructions here. So you got to put the red, white, black, and green goes up here, as the instructions say. So I cut the wires at different lengths. Just got to send it through here. Kind of want to keep all the wires together, not get them all sprayed out like that. The main thing is to get the green wire up here. Pull them out like that and stick them in a little bit better. You want to get it on all of them. If you're having a hard time getting the wires in, basically push them up from the other side. So you can do that to make your wires fit a little easier. Just a little tip. So here's what it looks like with everything put in. Now I just have to put the back side on and tighten it up and we'll be done. Well, it turns out on my shrink wrap, I had a 1-inch shrink wrap, and this is exactly 1 inch, the cable is. So it didn't really want to slide down on there, so what I did is I just cut it and wrapped it around it. It has an adhesive built into it, so when I heated it up, it glued it to it. It doesn't look the best, but I believe it'll do the job. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. If you enjoyed our video or got any value, whether it be entertainment or knowledge or whatever, just leave us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. And also...
And don't forget to click that notification bell so you'll know when we release a new video. And also don't forget to check us out on Facebook. We do have a Natural State Rebels Facebook page as well.
Yep. And thanks for watching. Till next time.
Live in the sunshine.